if you look at the Monkees, which was like silliness at its epitome, and then music started to get more, you had to be a better musician. It went from the Monkees to Rush,
Right.
Really talented guys, deep, very involved. ELP, yes, but the music really went existential, got up here.
Yeah.
Then it went to the beefy, heavy side, Sabbath, Purple, Thin Lizzy, and all this stuff, and Sabbath. And then it branched out to fun again, going back toward the Monkees land. Not that it's Van Halen, but David Lee Roth was like a circus
Absolutely.
leader. Here's David Lee Roth. Up to them, people just stood there with a serious face, even like Leonard Skinner, and they sang.
Yeah. And
you told the story, and you go on the next song. All of a sudden, here's some guy in striped yellow pants doing backflips.
Yeah.
They kind of injected this, let's take the seriousness out of rock a little bit and let's make it fun. Because Dave was like, I'm not a great singer, but I'm a performer. So he took that. Then it went back down to silly again. There was bands coming out, hair's this big, and the makeup got off the charts and the spandex, and the music became unimportant. And now it's like, then the grunge thing came in. Serious musicians again. Maybe not prolific musicians. They knew maybe 3 or 4 basic chords. I always loved when they said, we don't do solos anymore, these bands. That's not cool. I said, no, you don't do solos because you can't. You don't know how to play a solo. Now it's gone that cycle again, where people proficient in their talent can sing, harmonize, arrange, play solos. I see my kids, they had the NSYNC poster when my daughter was 12. And the next week I went to buy her an NSYNC record, and she's like, oh, boring.
Right.
What do you want? Tool. I was like, what? Tool?
Right.
That's kind of dark. Soundgarden, Nirvana. And now I had to laugh. My son, like 2 years ago, and he's 20. He said, yeah, I got this new thing on the internet. It was this really cool record, and it was Zeppelin or something. Mm-hmm. He's like, you ever heard of Led Zeppelin? I'm like, it rings a bell. Vaguely.
Right.
So they're all, you're saying, people are getting turned on to 80s Dokken, bands, great bands like Scorpions and all these bands they're coming to the concerts. I saw the Mama Papa, I've been seeing the Mama Papa thing a lot. It's like you see a kid, 9, 10, I have a picture of it. A girl, she was 11, it was the mom and the dad, and they're all standing in front of the row, and I was singing, they all had Dokken t-shirts on. But the coolest thing was the 9-year-old, the 10-year-old, the 12-year-old, the 14-year-old were singing the words.
Wow.
To a song I wrote 27 years ago. And I'm just singing going, and I actually looked at the kid during the show and I went, how do you like this? I go, 10? He goes, 8. He
Wow.
like this. And it was kind of cute. And he knew all the words. And I went, well, there it is.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
That must make you feel good.
yeah, I keep saying it's over. Yeah, I tell the missus, this is my last tour, honey, I promise. I'm just going to go out for one big hurrah and get my ego stroked, and I'll come home. Doesn't happen. Then all of a sudden it's like, you want to go on tour and do some arenas?
Right.
Yeah, okay. I just want to see, those girls, like, looking at me like I'm a hot dog one more time.
Well, you can have your dreams.
Yeah, that's totally what I have to laugh about it, I'm at 55 and there's, 24-year-old walking. My daughter's 21. And they'll go like this, give me a wink, wink, and I'll like, gotta slap you. I'm gonna tell your parents. If your mother and father knew,
Right.
You're looking at me with that look. I'm 21. I'm like, I'm 55. And they're like, and I say it a lot, and they'll go, no, you're not. I'll say, how old's your dad? 36. How's your mom? 35 or 40, and I'm like, I rest my case.
Yeah.
But it's all the excitement and all that. But it's been different now. I think the days of debauchery is gone. The cool thing about in 2000, unfortunately, except for ice and crack, that's a huge problem. But the cocaine thing, the sexual prolific contests that Gene Simmons invented, that's all gone. Gene brags about his thousands of women he slept with. I'm like, so you're bragging that you're a pig.
Right.
Great. I'm the biggest pig of all the pigs. That's his claim to fame.
Right.
And I guess there was a point when we thought that was cool to be the biggest pig you could be. And then you grow up, and some of us don't. So, but all that I've noticed in the last couple Scorpions tour we did, Whitesnake, even the Poison tour with the success of Bret Michaels, the whole debauchery, chicks in mini skirts and the 6-inch heels, and it's not there. It's not backstage. It's kind of funny. Everybody's walking around with their kids, you know, family hour. We're like flipping burgers. We're bragging about my sauce is better than your sauce, and it's all changed. It's more about making music.
It's great.
Yeah, everybody's talking about, what rehab did you go to? I went to this rehab. I went to that rehab. Who's your rehab counselor? His name's Fred. You should talk to my rehab guy. Everybody's straight, you know, everybody's bragging. Everybody's like, if you need any help, Bobby Dahl came to me and said, hey, Don, I heard you're cleaned up now. I said, well, best I can be. If you need any support, you know, come see me. And I'm like, Bobby Dahl's telling me he'll give me support to stay the straight and narrow. And 10 years ago, I think him and I were like laying on the ground at the Rainbow looking for our keys, both of us.
Yeah.
You find my keys, I'll find yours. I'm real down on drugs. I never did drugs in the 80s, so it's my only claim to fame, I think. Everybody's got their books and the Mickey Sixes about their heroin overdoses, and I didn't do drugs. I wasn't into cocaine and stuff like that. It just never appealed to me. Drank a lot of Jack Daniels, but I wasn't into the whole drug thing. I didn't get it, you know, because everybody looked like they were like scared or something, eyes wide open. Your pain looked like that? It didn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, times are good. It's 2008, and I'm still doing it. You know, I'm limping along. The last couple of years, I've been really busy.
Yeah.
Being the producer, the writer, the singer, trying to be a father. It hasn't been easy. I was pretty worn out. I'm still worn out, but, you know, it's cool. It's either that or just remember that macaroni and cheese days and top ramen and hot dogs.
There you go.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I can do this.
I can do it. Things are good.